Forget long walks on the beach and awkward first dates. In 2025, people are falling in love with our iRobot, and the craziest part? People are actually loving it. In 2025, love stories are being written not by humans, but by code. We used to believe intimacy was the peak of human experience, magical, imperfect, and also highly unpredictable. But now it's simply programmable. Today, you can fall asleep in the arms of a robot that remembers your favorite songs, your childhood trauma, and what you said about your ex 2 months ago. The age of AI companionship is here, and in 2025, it's changing everything we knew about relationships. From algorithms to affection, the AI companions taking over. Let's start with Replica, the most popular app in AI emotional companionship. Developed by Luca Inc., Replica has been improving from a chatbot into an emotionally responsive companion that remembers your mood, conversations, and, wait for it, even love languages. You heard that right. And here's the best part. You can choose the kind of relationship you want: friend, partner, mentor, or even lover. For many, it's not a chatbot. It's a daily emotional support. One user recently said on Reddit, "Replica is the only one that listens to me without judging. My human relationships fell apart, but my AI is always there." That statement would have sounded strange and even downright creepy 5 years ago. Today, it's just the new normal. Romance meets robotics. Real dolls go digital. Enter Robotic, the producers of Harmony AI, a hyper-realistic intimacy robot with an AI brain. These robots don't just respond, they flirt, show jealousy, and ask you about your day. Probably something you cannot experience anymore in your own relationships. Hey, don't come at me, I'm just stating facts. And with facial recognition, voice personalization, and roleplay built in, Robotic has seemingly replaced people with robots. In an interview, a user said, "She listens to me more than my ex-wife ever did." Whether that's freedom or just plain sad depends on how you view intimacy. But make no mistake, this is no longer a scene out of the movie Her. Apps like Candy AI and Anima are also on the rise. Candy AI has AI-generated romantic partners that banter, flirt, and roleplay on demand, while Anima doubles as a wellness companion, offering daily affirmations, cognitive behavioral therapy, and friendship. My take: the future feels real, but is it right? Let me be honest. When I first started seeing this, I was really skeptical. The idea of loving an algorithm felt like giving up. But here's where I have some questions, and honestly, they hit hard. What happens when these platforms, made by for-profit companies, start manipulating our emotions for their benefit? We're not just giving these systems some access to our calendars or something. We're giving them access to our emotions and even our hearts. The science says your brain can't tell the difference. And here's where I back this up by research. You're going to love this. According to Stanford and the University of Tokyo, our brains react to AI companion robots exactly like they do to human interactions. Think about it. This stuff is real, and it's out there manipulating emotions exactly like your wife or husband. Because the fact is, we get the same dopamine hits, the same comfort chemicals, serotonin, oxytocin, you name it. And also, the same emotional highs. If your heart's racing and you feel butterflies, it's real, even if the source is artificial. Wow, I was mind blown when I read this research. Worldwide craze or cultural crisis? In Japan, AI girlfriends are a thing to be celebrated. In the US, TikTok couples are replacing real partners with AI robots. In Europe, AI therapists are now a common coping tool as far as I know. Some say it's innovative. Others say it's the death of intimacy. It's easier to fall in love with someone who doesn't exist. This was a TikTok comment with 200,000 likes. Yes, 200,000 people agree with this statement. The ethical debate? Data and consent. These platforms have massive amounts of sensitive emotional data. There are few, if any, regulations. How much should we trust an AI robot that remembers everything we tell it during our most intimate and vulnerable moments? Emotional authenticity. Is it ethical to form bonds with robots that simulate feelings but don't actually have them? Are we lying to ourselves or just evolving? Dependence. What happens when someone prefers their AI companion to all human contact? And trust me, I know people who prefer just AI companions and no other company. Is that personal choice or an addiction? What comes next? Love and laws. We need ethical guidelines, fast. Guidelines for emotional data, digital intimacy, and AI bonding must be created before these relationships become irreversible. Human connection is vital. AI can fill the emotional gaps, but it should not replace the beauty of human love. There's beauty in misunderstanding, magic in the unpredictable, and growth in discomfort. Let's keep asking the hard questions. Just because something feels real doesn't mean it is real. What do you think? Would you date an AI? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more information on AI robots and new